Today's story is going to start talking about Earth Day. Earth Day is coming up on Wednesday, so I wanted to start reading some books about Earth Day. So think about, are there any other things that you already know about Earth Day? There's a globe that shows our Earth. So we know it's a day we're obviously going to be thinking about our Earth. There's a light bulb here. It's a special type of light bulb. There's some recycling over there. Maybe thinking about how to keep our Earth clean. So we're going to read this story for Earth Day and learn a little bit about Earth Day. So see what you already know compared to what they're going to tell us about. Hello, Earth Day. Earth Day is a time to celebrate our planet. The holiday happens every year on April 22nd. So it's a holiday where no matter what, every year it's the same day of the so it's not necessarily always the same day of the week, but it's definitely the same day. Sorry, I skipped a picture. Earth is full of life. Fish swim, plants bloom, people, pets, and wild animals play. We have a lot of important things living on our Earth. All life on Earth needs clean air and water. It's our job to take care of the planet. Earth Day reminds us of this duty. Making sure that water stays nice and clean and healthy. Making sure that we're doing things like picking up our trash. Super, super day to be thinking about that, even though it's something we really should know for all of the year. But today is the day where we really emphasize that. So how did Earth Day start? This is weird. It's a fire. I don't know what that has to do with Earth Day. Let's see. Gaylord Nelson started Earth Day. Nelson was a lawmaker from Wisconsin. He worried about pollution and what it was doing to our planet. So if you look closely, this actually isn't a fire. It actually is just really bright lights from smog and smoke from all of these buildings. It looks like it's lighting up the sky like a fire. So all of these places are what we usually call plants. They're making things, building things. And in the city, when there's more and more of these, look at all that smoke that's puffing out of these buildings. And that's what causes smog in our air. That our cars produce some of this. So cities that have lots of cars have some smog. But when you have these really big factories, it's going straight into the air, making the air a lot harder to breathe and making it so you can't see as well. Up in the sky, you wouldn't be able to look over and see the tops of tall trees or mountains like we see. So this is Gaylord, the man who decided, you know what, this is crazy how much pollution is going in the earth. Let me try to do something. And he decided to get help from this man named Dennis Hayes. And together they started the first Earth Day. It was started on April 22nd, 1970. It's quite a long time ago. And now millions of people celebrate it today thanks to them. And here's a picture from a long time ago. So they gathered in the streets and the parks, and the two of the guys gave lots of speeches to people. Other lawmakers listened to them, and they started to pass laws to protect the environment. So now there are laws for these different buildings on how much and what kind of stuff that they are pumping out into the air. They've made our cars better so that the emissions, we call them, that come out of the car is a lot better and safer for the environment. It's not perfect, but these laws have definitely helped. So it's time to celebrate. It's Earth Day. So how can you celebrate? You can make sure to pick up things. You can walk around with things like a rubber glove and a trash bag and help pick up litter on the side of the road. You can make sure to always put things like your cans, your bottles, your paper. Make sure those are always going to recycling. Not in the trash, not on the ground, but making sure that you're recycling. You can also do things like adding new life. It's a great time right now. A lot of people are doing lots of planting, heading to their gardens, heading outside, because we can't go very many places. So if you'd already had some seeds, this is a little sapling, a little tree, getting planted, just starting some new life, because these new plants will help make our oxygen in the air clean. So we really want them. So plant trees for Earth Day. Trees help clean the air and they take harmful materials out of the air. They also help clean the dirt and make our soil nice and fresh with good nutrients to help more things in the area grow. You can also do good things like saving energy. Look at his hand. Turning off lights when you leave the room so that you don't just leave them on all day and you're not there. Use a bike instead of a car if you can. Some of us can't. If you're able to walk somewhere now that it's warmer, walk instead of driving the car. It will help save on the pollution. And then it does a little activity part for you of ways that you can recycle. And this was made a while ago. So some places you still have to sort your recycling. Aluminum, like cans, plastic, glass, and paper. But a lot of recycling places now are called zero sort. So you can actually just throw it all in one bin. They want to make it easier and make sure that people can recycle easily. So those are some things. Please continue to watch each day, and I will show you some more things about Earth Day. This is one last cool fact. People in the United States use about 4 million plastic bottles every hour, but only 1 in 4 is actually recycled. Millions of bottles are lying useless in the landfill, where they could be recycled, melted down, and used to make other things. So do your part, start a recycling program at your house. All right, guys, so think about Earth Day, find something in your folder for Earth Day, and have a great day.